I just made $415 trading using this indicator that you see right here on my computer, and we managed to raise our account from $74 all the way up to $490 just trading using this indicator. It gave me the entries, it gave me the stop loss, and it gave me the take profit levels as well. So I'm going to show you guys how you can trade with this indicator. It is good, especially for beginners, because it is going to do the analysis for you. The indicator is based off our trading strategy, so it is going to give you analysis and setups based on our trading strategy, and you'll be able to see them on your screen, and you get your entry points, you get potential take profit levels as well as potential stop loss levels. And let me show you guys how you can trade with it. Let's jump onto my computer right now. Okay, so guys, we have now switched over to my PC, that is my computer, and we are now looking at the indicator. It's fully installed. As you guys know, all external indicators can only be installed on your computer. They can't be installed on your mobile phone. So that is why we have switched to PC. Okay, so let's look at how this whole indicator works. I'm going to show you a strategy for the indicator. Those of you that already have the indicator will be able to use this strategy. So we are looking at Boom 1000 right now. I'm going to show you charts on Boom 1000, Boom 500, also some currencies like GBP, USD. We also have volatility indices. So stay up until the end so that you can get to understand how this strategy works. It works on all currencies, on all indices, and on all boom and crash. Okay, so right now we are in the 15-minute time frame, and this indicator, like I said, gives you entry points from the analysis it would have done. So what we have right here is an analysis, and I'm going to show you how I would trade with the indicator. So this blue box that you see there represents support, right? It is a support level, and it draws to you the best support level in that market. Okay, and once you have the support, you are going to know that each and every time you get to support, the next thing that you're going to look for are buy opportunities. And as you can see right here, we would see that the market started to push up just when it got to support. This support was created first when we got to this level. Now, support is just basically a price point in the market where price fails to go any lower. So we can see that price was pushing down and down and down, and it failed to go lower than this point, and this zone was created as a support in with the intention that whenever price comes back to this level, we are going to get into the buy trade, right? I'm sure you guys understand support and resistance. So what the indicator then does is it will draw a support zone for you. A zone basically now includes the whole area, a price area, right, that you can work with, which means that each and every time your price taps into that area, you will be able to get some opportunities, right? So it leaves a support zone for you, and if price comes back to your support, then you'll be able to trade it. And this is exactly what happened right here. You can see that price left us this support, pushed all the way up, left a resistance zone here, because why? It failed to go any higher. That's like the definition of resistance, right? It's a price point where price fails to go any higher, right? The price ceiling, and it created the ceiling right here, started to push down, 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 came back to our support zone. Now it's a zone, it's a price area. It doesn't have to be a level, which is an exact price. Anyway, within this zone, we'll be looking for buying opportunities. Now, where do you get those buy opportunities? You look at candlestick patterns, right? You got reversal candlestick patterns, and you can see that there was a bullish reversal candlestick pattern right there if you understand your candlestick patterns. But then you remember the indicator is supposed to do the analysis for you. So what you do, you wait for an entry. The indicator is going to give you an entry point, right? It will be an area, and it's going to tell you buy if you are coming from support right here. So you can see that there was a first buy entry right there. I don't know if it is clear for you guys, but there was a buy entry that was given just right below this last bullish candlestick, right? There was a buy entry that you could have entered into, and you could have gone all the way up to this level But despite that, we are not doing guesswork, remember. So let's see if we could have another opportunity. Let's say you missed this opportunity. You see the price retraced, came to this level, gave you another buy entry, pushed up, gave you another buy entry, pushed up, gave you another buy entry, pushed up, gave you another buy entry. And that's how you could have traded boom 1000 today, just by using the indicator and following the principles of support and resistance. So firstly, for the indicator to work perfectly for you, you're going to need a trending market, right? What is a trending market? It's a market that's giving you higher highs, higher lows, and all that. Why? Because if your market is ranging, you're not going to get as many opportunities to get into that market. It will be consolidating, and it will be just in one spot. So you don't want that. You want to first of all establish a trend. But right now, we're just focusing on the 15-minute time frame. There's so many ways to trade using this indicator, right? And there are so many of them uh, that we can't discuss, but I'll be reviewing those strategies right here on this channel. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have turned on your notification bell. I'll also be picking up winners from the comment section to add to my VIP group. So if you want to be added to our VIP group, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below. Okay, so let's look at boom 500. This was boom 1000 that we were looking at. Right now we are on boom 500, and there's a nice trade setup that I would like to explore. So once you have the indicator, whenever you open a chart, it will just plot all this for you on the screen. And what you have to do now is interpret. Now I've already told you how to interpret it. You're going to look at your levels, right? This time around, we've got a resistance level. Like we said, this yellow box is our resistance zone, right? It's coming from the fact that price failed to break this zone. And from our strategy, it then gives you a zone that you can work with and say, if price then comes back to that zone, make sure you sell. So price left this zone right here, pushed all the way down to this level, and then started to buy back and go to our zone. And once we tapped into this zone, we got a sell entry. Remember, we're at resistance, and whenever we're at resistance, we just wait to get a bearish reversal, right? And we got that bearish reversal. Even using candlestick chart patterns, you can see that there was a bearish reversal right there. And then from there on, we would get sell entries each and every time, and you were supposed to be selling on each and every level right here, right? This was a massive sell trade that we saw in the morning when I was actually trading. I actually saw this massive sell trade, and it was just because of this simple trading strategy, just using this indicator and waiting for positions, right? Now, you have to be very patient when you're trading, of course, and allow your trades to mature and trust in your system, okay? So that was boom 500. We came from resistance, got our sell entries, sell alerts, and what we was just supposed to do is simply sell. Now, I'll talk about the take profit and stop loss right at the end of this video, because I really want you to first understand your entries, right? Okay, so let's go to crash 1000 and see if you can get the same thing. Okay, crash 1000 is nicely right here. I'll start off by explaining to you a previous setup, and then I'll show you today's setup on crash 1000. Okay, so yesterday, this is what you would have done. There was a resistance zone right here, and like I said, once you see your resistance zone in your 15-minute time frame, you're just now looking for sell entries to be given to you by the indicator. Okay, and there was a little bit of consolidation, but already marked that this was a support and this was a resistance, right? But then price broke out of that consolidation, so this consolidation thing ended, and then started to create waves here. So it pushed all the way down to this last level right here, creating what? Creating what we said is support. Remember, we said support. This is a price level in the market where price fails to go any lower. And I think you can already see that when price go to this level, it failed to go lower. and that's why it created this blue box, which is the support. And then price pushed all the way up to this level, faced some resistance. I'm sure some of you are wondering why this was yellow. It's because now it's resistance, it's no longer a support. So these support zones are over. We broke out of that zone. So it will turn into a what? The resistance. Then price pushed back down, came to tap into our support zone. And there you go. You would see that the indicator then gave you the first buy entry on the last candlestick, second buy entry just when we got out of that support. And look at what price did. Pushed all the way up to the next resistance level. Guys, this is pretty simple, right? This is pretty simple to follow, and I hope you can also see it as well. Let's look at Crash 500 before we talk about take profit levels. So on Crash 500, you can see that today, um, on the 50-minute time frame, there was no support. Right here, the indicator failed to give you a support, but the market still turned around and gave some buy trades. But in scenarios like this, all you have to do is just switch your time frame and work with a higher time frame. Okay, it will basically just mean that in a lower time frame, there are no opportunities for you. The indicator will fail to pick opportunities for you, although they are there. The indicator will just fail to pick them from the 50-minute time frame. So I'm just going to go to the 1 hour time frame and you see what happened in the 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we had this big support level. Now this support level goes back days, I think months, to the beginning of this month of November. I think 1 November, you can see that that's where the support level was, and price hit that support zone, right, and gave that buy entry. It gave another buy entry right here, gave another buy entry, gave another buy entry. But in the 50-minute time frame, you will just be able, you will be seeing these buy entries, but you don't see the support. So you simply switch to a higher time frame and see what will be going on, just like that. Now let's talk about take profit levels and some stop loss levels. Where will you get your take profit? Of course, if you have this support and this resistance, you obviously want to be buying from this level all the way up to the next resistance zone, right? So a take profit level is pretty simple. You just target your next resistance zone like that, okay? And then on your stop loss, it's pretty simple again. Just go below your support, right? Where your support ends like this. And then you just know that if price then decides to go all the way down, if price decides to go all the way down and break this support, then you know that the trade obviously failed, right? So you want to be having your stop loss just below your support like this, so that if these entries, that these buy entries that you get, let's say you get the first buy entry right here, if you miss it, then you know that you'll be completely wrong when price crosses to go below your support, right? So it will be just there, and your take profit is right there above. Can you see the reward, guys? Even if you enter right here on this buy entry, let's say you enter right here, you miss the first entry, you enter here and you close here. This is big profits, and considering your loss, right, it's just small. So that's how you get your stop loss. Same thing here. Your stop loss will be just above the box of your resistance like that, and your take profit will be probably on your next support. In this case, you had no next support, so probably target the last lowest zone like this, right? And you can see price came to that zone as well. On crash, it was easy. Your stop loss is right here, right? And your take profit is right next to the previous resistance. So now you have something like this. Your entry, let's say you get the second entry and you miss the first entry. So you'd enter here, your stop loss is here, your take profit is here. And I think that's a very good risk reward. Now, I just want to show you something quickly before we go on GBP USD. And I just want to show you that this indicator also works on currencies. You can see right now we tapped into this support zone got a buy entry, and already the market is pushing up and up. We're coming from this sell scenario where we had this resistance zone. Price tapped into our resistance, gave us a sell, gave us a sell. So you would have actually sold yesterday, trading using just this um, strategy, trading using just this indicator. Okay, so it works even on currencies. As you can see, we actually managed can actually manage to get an entry right there. Now if you want to be added to our strategy group, all you have to do is to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below anything interesting, and then you can send me a screenshot to our WhatsApp number. That number will be available in our free Telegram channel. So just go to the description box below, click it, and it'll take you straight to our free Telegram channel where you'll be able to find my WhatsApp number. You'll be able to see my trading results, to my students' trading results, anything to do with trading. There are over 9,000 traders in that Telegram channel. So it's a big trading community that's filled with so many things that can help you grow. So click the link in the description and you'll be able to get my number, and then you can send me a screenshot so that I can add you to our 1450 strategy group on WhatsApp. Okay, so tell me guys what you think about this indicator. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Until next time.